Hello Geezbos and welcome back to another video on the Drayton Town career mode. So we're in December and we're pushing towards the new year, and everyone knows what December is kind of like because you have so many games that need to be played. It's crazy the amount of games you need to be played. I personally love it. I think a lot of football fans over like the UK absolutely love it. It's really good. All the festive games and going away, seeing different places and stuff like that in different cities is always very much good fun. So we're going to start off this sort of episode hoping to get some 3 points. We've not been playing well of late. It has to be said, against an Oxford side that are up there with us. And I say up there with us, there's probably about 6 or 7 teams that are up there with us at this moment in time. They had a good chance from a free kick. We managed to break. Did really well, actually. Novio did well. I'm surprised Novio was up there, actually, in all fairness. He gave it to me. I managed to break it. Just got away from the defender in time. Should have taken it a little bit earlier or maybe cut it back, but it's a decent save from the Oxford goalkeeper. Here they had a chance. It's a good shot and it's a good goal from Oxford, completely against the run of play. But the game is so tight. When teams are up there, they don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, we don't really want to making a mistake and going 1-0 down. So we did, but Mikey got back through one-on-one, and Mikey just scores goals one-on-one. I just feel so confident when he is through on goal, and there is really no issue in sense of the keeper coming out or anything like that. I just feel really confident with Mikey. Neil did really well to hold off the defender who was going all the way. He manages to win a free kick. And we had a big chance to score from free kick. I've not really done well from free kicks as of yet. I'm still trying to learn them. I might score the odd one or two, but it's just the way that I'm taking it. If it's really close, then yeah, I could probably score. If it's really far out, I still don't know how to do that. Mikey's free kick, probably not the best free kick. It hit the wall, it bounced up, it fell to me on the edge of the area, and it just came to nothing really. It's just a waste. That just sort of sums up how the game went. It was such a dead game, really boring, not much going on. But I suppose with our current form, we'll take a point. It's another point on the board. It's a point towards playoffs or a point towards promotion. We'll just sort of keep that, and we'll just keep pushing. Like I said, there's a lot of games in here. In this month alone, there's a lot of games left to go in the season. We're only halfway through. I think once this month gets over and done with, they're halfway through. Tough trip to Gillingham. I think in League 1 or 2, actually. They're not doing well themselves. We had a great chance to go ahead. Great ball to me at the back throws from Sam. It's a good cross from him. A good effort from me, but it's well saved from the goalkeeper. And then we was using Sam quite well because Gillingham were playing narrow. I hit one with Sam, and the keeper makes a really good save. It was nestling into that far corner, but I was noticing that their sort of left winger was really pushed really high up. So I was like, right, if I get Sam quite involved, I can try and push him in and get some goals. My corners, I'm just not very good at corners. I used to dominate from corners and our set pieces. We used to score loads of goals, and I just can't seem to do it no more. I don't know if it's a placement of Dan or if he's the target man. I just don't know what's happening. But it's really poor. The second half was so rubbish. It's boring. I hate, like I said in many episodes before, if it's in the rain, I don't want to play it. I'll just kick it along, score one goal, and just keep wasting time and make the game go end quicker because it's so boring in the rain. I just hate it. It's really annoying in the rain. Harrogate Town next in the cup, this BSM trophy, which I think is now called the Veritu trophy. Jack almost got his first goal for Drayton Town, let alone the first goal of the season. He almost got it in and off the bar. It was such a good effort. And in here, we play really but deep back line, actually. Remy goes in for a tackle, probably not wrong in going for the tackle, but enabled the defender to beat me, and he manages to score in and off the bar. Jack hits the bar and goes over, and they hit the bar and it goes in. Just fine margins. Alfie with a shot. Alfie's been playing quite well lately, but it's a shot from him that is well saved from the keeper. From the result, we're going to hate outswingers, always in swingers. Get that right foot in it, curl it in. But I say that, I'm just not good. Jaden actually almost scored it, hit a defender in the face. The keeper was nowhere near it and it just rolled away. But yeah, probably the closest we've come to scoring from a set piece this season. Great ball here, and what a chance, but what a save from Alfie. I think that probably kept us in the competition, actually. And then again, it's a good save, even though collided with the post, but playing really well. And I might have to look at this sort of cup formation just because we play so deep. Yeah, it's just really worrying for the back three. I thought the referee was going to blow the whistle, but he didn't. Ocean gets into the box, he's then dragged down. The referee gave a penalty. The linesman actually gave it first. The linesman flag went up first. He gave the penalty and passed the stroke of half-time. Bit of luck. I thought when that ball was sailing over the edge, I thought the referee was going to blow for half-time. He didn't. So Ocean had the chance. He won the penalty. He'll take it, and he slots it in the bottom corner. Much better than other penalties. I have researched it that you have to shoot and then position where you're going to shoot, not position and then shoot. Really weird FIFA tactics. If it had the circle on it and knows where I'm shooting, I'm fine with that. It's probably easier to have that. Robbie did really well, busting the guy, square ball into Ocean, great finish. They're probably the harder ones to score, actually, when it's coming across you like that. You got to open your body up. But really well played from Robbie. He opened his body up really well. Mick loving that there. I can't think who he's celebrating with there, but he's absolutely going crazy. I think he kind of wants to win this trophy as much as a lot of the other players do. And then we just win it straight away. Alfie this time winning it. He plays into Robbie, plays into Ocean. There's a good touch. Maybe the second touch wasn't as good, but he manages to still get there. He still scores. He grabs a hat trick, and I think that's the first time, I want to say this season, that a player has done that. I'm not too sure. I might have to look back at the other videos. Keane then hit one. What a shot that is. Oh, could have gone in and off the bar. It was so close. Ocean did well, keep it alive. Alfie, I thought about hitting with him. I played it back to Jack. I did a power shot. Keeper then tips it over the bar. A few good efforts. But yeah, apart from that, nothing really much happened. First half, all over us. Completely looked like we were going out. Alfie kept us in it, and then a big second half promotion, grabs a hat trick, sends us through. And I'm not too sure. I think that was the first round after the group stage. So I think there's still 2 or 3 more rounds before the final. So still a long way to go yet. But we shall see what goes on. Shrewsbury next, and they play in a orange and blue home. Orange and blue home kit, and this awful away kit. So it's sort of contrasted with mine. Dan almost scored there, so I had to go in my away kit and their away kit as well. Dan almost scored from the corner, but again, nowhere near. And then I did really well as a shot. It's a really good save from the goalkeeper, just driving at that sort of defence. You're going to back off. I'm going to take that space and try and score from it. Neil then swings in the corner. This time it falls to no one and it is cleared. And sort of later in the half, Joe does really well. Neil, he gets so lucky because the defender takes a touch. It falls back to Neil and Neil slots it in. I think Neil's first goal in a very long time. But if that was the other way around, I would have been absolutely fuming, if I have to be honest, because it's the rain. The rain just stops the ball. It's so silly when it is like that. Mikey did really well. Wins a free kick, actually. He got nudged off the ball. I didn't think it was a free kick. Not too sure. We'll take it. Well, I say we take it. I'm not very good at free kicks. But even still, have a look at this. Absolutely sensational this was. Just places it. The wind probably took it as well. 8 miles an hour wind, pushing it that way. But what a free kick that is from Mikey. Absolutely sensational. It's just up and over the wall. Maybe the wind does help. If the wind's pushing it back, you have to obviously hit it harder, so the swerve. But I don't normally do replays of goals, but look at the replay of this. Just hits it up and over the wall, dips over the keeper into the back of the net. It's a fantastic goal. We're 2-0 up. We're cruising. We're taking this and doing them really well. And then all of a sudden, in the second half, Shrewsbury just came out of the traps. 4 or 5 shots in the first 20 minutes. Absolutely dominated the play, really, until I get the ball here. It's an awful pass from Tommy, but Sam did well to keep it into Mikey here. Great touch, bang, smashed across the goalkeeper, and that is also Mikey's hat trick, I believe. No, because Neil got the first one, so that's Mikey's second. Sorry. So yeah, Mikey got 2, and then he could have got the hat trick actually, but then he was brought down. I thought it was a red card at first. I was thinking, oh, red card, but when I was editing, I then saw the defender in the middle, and I was like, okay, maybe a yellow is suffice. But yeah, another win, a good win actually. That was played really well. For the first time actually ever that I felt comfortable in playing a game where, except for the 10-20 minutes of the second half, Shrewsbury did nothing, and I really didn't have to worry. Yeah, so it was all good from our point of view. Next QPR, this is top of the league QPR, by the way, at the time of recording. They're through on goal. What a finish that is. Ian had no chance. Really rude one. Wins a flick on straight through the middle, scores a goal. Frey, I think it is. I'm not too sure. I've never really seen him, but took his goal really well. And QPR are up and running. Neil hits it. It's a good block from the defender. We win a corner. Again, not really happy with corners. Again, it's raining. I know I can change the settings, but I just don't want to. It was actually cleared off the line. It was nearly an own goal, actually. I know I can change the settings, but I don't really want to. I'll just play it as it is. Chris did really well. Should have played it across the mic here. I don't know why I went with a shot with Chris, trying to get Chris, I guess, on the score sheet. the defender actually blocked it, I think, and then another corner came in a bit deeper this time. Dan actually gets up, nowhere near it. Keeper then collects, and the trouble is sort of over for QPR until the keeper just doesn't really kick it very far. I'm really good at winning these headers. I'm good at winning headers there. A good challenge there. I thought it could have been a free kick, but it wasn't. It fell to nil. Look at this for a touch turn out wide to me. First time in the Mikey. Great control. Great finish. 1-1. Half an hour played. Back in the game. But the football there was fantastic. For the first time ever that managed to pass on the floor with all this horrible rain. Paul hit a screamer. I thought it was going in, or it looked like it was handball, but of course I don't have handballs on in the box. As Sam crossed it, he blocked his arm, raised his arm, going there. So I'm thinking free kick it, but then actually I was thinking, do you know what? No, I'm going to go left-footed with Neil here, just because of that angle. Right foot got curled it around the defender, in and off the post maybe sometimes. So I was thinking Neil might hit it, curl it around from the keeper into the top corner. I did exactly that, especially with the wind pushing it, but what a save that is from the keeper. The keeper even dived in the net, so I'm thinking it was very close to going in. But even still, keeper did well to save it. I thought he was going to play it through, but he actually hit it, and it looked like it was going in, but it just trickled wide at the last minute, but he could have played a striker in. And yeah, we'll take a point again, especially against top of the league away from home. Can't argue with that. Big chance here against Wickham. Chris, I can't believe he didn't score that. Really frustrating. Foul to Ryan, then Tommy, and then Dan Everett, of all people, hit an absolute rocket. He can't score headers from 6-7 yards out, but he can grab the ball from about 20 yards out and smash it into the top bins. What a finish that was to take the lead. Again, Wickham's kit is awful. Neil with a big chance here. What a block that is from the defender, by the way. Wickham's all blue kit, which is awful, doesn't mix with our white, so I had to play in all these separate kits. Great little ball there. I can't hate that, because I thought he was going to shoot. I'll back off, laid it in the middle, and it's a really good shot from them, and they equal us before half time. And again, same as the Gillingham game, if anyone's played against Wickham in FIFA, you'll know how the second half of teams, when they're drawing or winning, and if you've seen them in real life, and I've seen them like 6 or 7 times, they are an absolute arsehole team to play against. They just waste time. They're boring, long balls, throw it, whatever, just so much time wasted. Really poor from Wickham, but for us it's a point. But I guess sort of them teams, especially with Wickham down the bottom, they're in the bottom 10, I think. We need to be beating them as well. Lincoln away next, I think, for our last game of this episode in a busy schedule. Sam with a great ball across the box. What an absolute amazing cross that is into Mikey's path. He's not going to miss that, and it goes 1-0 to us. Great finish from Mikey again, scoring all the goals as he always does. Here Sam does really well. Just fantastic from Sam. His wing play is so good. When Sam gets a chance to run at defenders, he's just so frightening. I wouldn't mind maybe seeing him on the left side, see what he can conjure up on the left, because I'm not really doing much until actually I get the ball here and I curl it in here. But I think Sam's probably better hitting the ball across the goalkeeper than actually trying to curl it away. So maybe I could switch wingers, but we'll have to see. But even still, 3-0 up, fantastic. And then Paul with a great little ball over the top. But look at this touch from Ocean on the chest, controls with his foot and just smashes it in the top corner. And Ocean is just so good. All the goals that he can score in and off the league, in cups, off the bench, starting games. He's just so good up front. He's terrifying. Especially him and Mikey up top are absolutely crazy in terms of goals. I have to apologise in advance. I did not include the goal scoring stats for this month, so you have to wait for January. But if you are watching videos, you can just go back to the end of November and watch everyone's scores and count them down. But I do apologise that I did miss that off, so I will try and definitely include that for January. But in terms of the table, sort of fifth, we're in the playoff places, a couple of points here and there, a few dropped points maybe as well, but a few points that we have picked up. Does leave us fifth in that busy schedule. January will be also busy as well. I think there's 9 games in January, so please do join me for that. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Do appreciate it, and I shall see you all later.